Hi everyone and welcome to FatMath TV. In this video, we will apply the binomial theorem in identifying the nth term in the expansion of a plus b raised to n. So the binomial theorem a plus b raised to n is equal to the summation of n taken r at a time times a raised to n minus r b raised to r from r equals 0 to n. So in the expansion of a plus b raised to n, there are n plus 1 terms. And if you want to find the first term, you have to use r equals 0. For the second term, r equals 1. Third term, r equals 2, and so on. Until the last term, if you want to have the last term, you have to use r equals n. Of course, n taken r at a time here, or n choose r, is n factorial over n minus r factorial where our n factorial is the product from n going to 1. Okay, let us apply this binomial theorem in the first example. Example number 1. What is the fifth term in the expansion of 2x plus 3 raised to 8? So for the formula, the general formula for this is n choose r, a raised to n minus r, b raised to r. Okay, since we are asked of the first term here, we will be using r equals 4. Okay, for our first term in the formula, a is this one, 2x. B is 3. The exponent here is 8. And since we are asked of the fifth term, we will use r equals 4. Okay, we will plug this into the formula. So we will have the fifth term of 2x plus 3 raised to 8 is 8, choose 4, 2x, that will be our a is 2x, n minus r is 8 minus 4, b is 3 raised to 4. Okay, 8 choose 4, that's 8 taken 4 at a time. We have 8 factorial over 8 minus 4 factorial, 4 factorial. 8 factorial is 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And 8 minus 4 is 4 factorial is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And for the second one here, for the 4 factorial, we also have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And we can cancel. What can we cancel here? So, or we can simplify this. We can cancel this and this. And then what else? We can cancel 3 times 2 and 6. And then 4 and 8, we will have 2 here. 2 times 7 times 5 is 70. So 8 choose 4 is 70. 8 minus 4, for the exponent here, we have 4. So 2x raised to 4, that's 2 raised to 4, x raised to 4. Or you can have 2x times 2x 4 times, 2x times 2x times 2x times 2x. Or you can simply raise 2 to 4 and x to 4. 2 raised to 4 is 16, x raised to 4 is x raised to 4. And then 3 raised to 4 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, that is 81. And simplifying this, we multiply 70 times 16 times 81, you will get 90,720. Copy x raised to 4. So the fifth term in the expansion of 2x plus 3 raised to 8 is 90,720x raised to 4. Let us have another example. What is the fourth term in the expansion of 3a minus b raised to 6? So our first term here is 3a. We will use the same formula. We only have one formula here. But our a, b, and n and r are changing. Okay, so a is 3a here, the first term of the binomial. The second term of the binomial, that will be our b in the formula. And the exponent is n. And since we are looking for the fourth term, we will choose, or we will use r equals 3. So the fourth term of 3a minus b raised to 6 is 6 taken 3 times 3a, that is the first term, raised to n minus r, 6 minus 3, b raised to r. Our b is negative b. Okay, raised to 3. Okay, 6 choose 3 is 6 factorial over 6 minus 3 factorial, 3 factorial, that is using the formula for combination. So 6 factorial, 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and then 6 minus 3 is 3. 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1 times another 3 factorial here, 3 times 2 times 1. And we can cancel. Cancel, what can be canceled? 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. You can cancel with the 6, so you will be left with 5 times 4, which is 20. Okay, so 6 choose 3 is 20. 3a raised to 6 minus 3 is 3. So 3a raised to 3 is 3 cubed a cubed. And 3 cubed is 27 a cubed. Negative b raised to 3 is negative b cubed, because that is negative b times negative b times negative b, or negative b cubed. And 20 times 27 times negative 1 is negative 540. Copy a cubed and b cubed. So the fourth term of 3a minus b raised to 6 is negative 540 a cubed b cubed. Another example, example number 3. What is the second term in the expansion of x minus 2y raised to 5? What is our a here? In this formula, what is a? A is x. What is b? B is negative 2y. What is n? N is 5, and r is, since we are looking for the second term, r is 1. Okay, plug those values or those expressions in the formula. So n choose r, that will be 5 choose 1. A raised to n minus r, that will be x raised to 5 minus 1. B raised to r, that's going to be negative 2y raised to 1. 5 choose 1 is 5 factorial over 5 minus 1 factorial, 1 factorial. 5 minus 1 is 4, so you will have 4 factorial here. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and 1 factorial is just 1. And then you can cancel. So 4, 3, 2, 1, cancel with 4, 3, 2, 1. So you will be left with 5 over 1, or that is simply 5. So 5 choose 1 is 5. X raised to 5 minus 1 is x raised to 4. Negative 2y raised to 1 is negative 2y. Multiply the numerical coefficients. You will have 5 times negative 2, that is negative 10. Copy x raised to 4 and y. So the second term in the expansion of x minus 2y raised to 5 is negative 10x raised to 4y. Another example, example number 4. What is the third term in the expansion of x squared plus 4 raised to 4? So in the formula, our a here is x squared. That is the first term of the binomial. The second term of the binomial will be the b. And then the exponent is n. And then since we're looking for the third term, r is 2. So in the formula, we will have 4 choose 2, or 4 taken 2 at a time. X squared raised to n minus r is 4 minus 2. And b is 4 raised to r, which is 2. 4 choose 2 is 4 factorial over 4 minus 2 factorial, 2 factorial. 4 factorial is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And 4 minus 2 is 2 factorial, 2 and then factorial here. So that's 2 times 1, and then 2 factorial is 2 times 1. And then you can cancel here. And then 4 also with 2, that will be 2. So 2 times 3 is 6. So 4 taken 2 is 6. And 4 minus 2 here is 2, so x squared raised to 2 is x raised to 4. And then 4 squared is 4 times 4, that is 16. 6 times 16 is 64, so the answer is 64, x raised to 4. So that is how you apply the binomial theorem in identifying a particular term in the expansion of a plus b raised to n. Okay, if you need more example, go on with this video. Just let us have example number 5. What is the sixth term in the expansion of 4x minus 1 raised to 7 to the 7th power? So n choose r, a raised to n minus r, b raised to r. What is our a here? A is the first term, that is 4x. B is the second term, that is the negative 1. N is the exponent, that is 7. And since we're looking for the sixth term, you just subtract 1 from 6, you will get 5. So r equals 5. So the sixth term is going to be 7 choose 5, 4x raised to 7 minus 5, b negative 1 raised to 5 raised to r. 7 choose 5 is 7 factorial over 7 minus 5 factorial, 5 factorial. And 7 minus 5 is 2. So 2 factorial is 2 times 1. And then for the 5 factorial, we have 5 times 3 times 4. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. We can cancel this. And that's that can be 42 divided by 2 is 21. Okay, 21. So 7 taken 5 is 21. And then 7 minus 5 here is 2. So 4x squared, that is 4 squared x squared. So 16x squared. Negative 1 raised to 5 is negative 1. So 21 times 16 times negative 1 is negative 336. Copy x squared. So the sixth term of 4x minus 1 raised to 7, without actually expanding it, we can identify that it's negative 336x squared using the binomial theorem. So here, if you use the binomial theorem, you don't need to multiply 4x minus 1 7 times and identify the sixth term to get that negative 336x squared. You just use the binomial theorem. Okay, for the exercises, you can answer this and you can check your answer afterwards. So pause this video and answer the following items. So we have here 5 items. Number 1, third term of x minus 4 raised to 5. Number 2, fourth term of 2x plus 3y raised to 6. Number 3, sixth term of a plus 5 raised to 7. Number 4, second term of 3x plus y raised to 4. And number 5, seventh term of a minus b squared raised to 9. Okay, remember in the formula, a is the first term of the binomial. So here our a's are x, 2x, a, 3x, and a. Our b will be for the number 1, negative 4. In number 2, 3y. In number 3, 5. Number 4, y. And number 5, negative b squared. And for our n, the exponents here. And then for the r, it depends on which term. So in number 1, since it's the third term, r is 2. Number 2, r is 3. Number 3, r is 5. Number 4, r is 1. And number 5, r is 6. Okay, here are the answers. So for the third term, you have a equals x, b negative 4, n equals 5, r equals 2. So third term is n choose r, 5 choose 2, x raised to 5 minus 2 times negative 4 raised to 2. 5 choose 2 is, you can cancel 5 factorial over 5 minus 3, that's 3 factorial, 2 factorial, you can cancel this, and then 20 divided by 2 is 10. So 5 choose 2 is 10. X raised to 3 and negative 4 squared is 16. So 10 times 16, that is 160. Copy x cubed. Exercise number 2. Fourth term, you have a equals 2x, b equals 3y, n equals 6, and r equals 3. Okay, plug them in to the formula. You will get 6 choose 3 times 2x raised to 6 minus 3 times 3y raised to 3. 6 choose 3 or 6 taken 3 at a time. You will have 6 factorial over 6 minus 3 factorial over times 3 factorial. 6 factorial, 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 6 minus 3 is 3 factorial. That's 3 times 2 times 1. And for this one, that's 3 times 2 times 1. And then you can cancel 3, 2, 1 here. And 3 times 2 is 6. You can cancel with the 6. So that is 5 times 4, which is 20. So 6 taken 3 at a time is 20. 2x raised to 6 minus 3 is 3. So 2 cubed is 8. And then x cubed. 3y cubed is 3 cubed. That is 27. Y cubed. And then 20 times 8 times 27 is 4,320. Copy x cubed and y cubed. So the fourth term of 2x plus 3y raised to 6 is 4,320 x cubed, y cubed. And number 3. Sixth term of a plus 5 raised to 7. Our a here is a, the first term. Our b is 5, our n is 7, and r is 6 minus 1, that is 5. Okay, sixth term, so we have from the formula 7 choose 5, a raised to 7 minus 5 times 5 raised to 5. 7 choose 5 is 7 factorial over 7 minus 5 factorial, 5 factorial. That will be, we can cancel this and this. We will have 42 divided by 2, that is 21. So 21, a raised to 7 minus 5 is 2, so a squared. 5 raised to 5 is 3,125. You multiply that to 21, you will get 65,625. Copy a squared. So the sixth term of a plus 5 raised to 7 is 65,625 a squared. Number 4. Second term of 3x plus y raised to 4, you will have a equals 3x, b equals y, n equals 4, and r equals 1. So in the formula, you will have 4 taken 1 times 3x raised to 4 minus 1, y raised to 1. 4 taken 1 at a time is 4, and 3x raised to 3 is 27x cubed, y raised to 1 is y. 4 times 27 is 108. Copy x cubed and y. So the second term of 3x plus y raised to 4 is 108x cubed y. Last item, seventh term of a minus b squared raised to 9. The first term is a, second term is negative b squared, exponent is 9, and r is 6 since we are asked of the seventh term. So we have 9 taken 6, a raised to 9 minus 6, negative b squared raised to 6. We are still using the same formula. Okay, 9 taken 6 is 9 factorial over 9 minus 6 factorial, 6 factorial. That will be 9 factorial is 9 times 8 up to 1. 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1. 6 factorial is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. We can cancel this and this. 3 with the 9, that is 3. And 8 with the 2, that will be 4. So we have 12 times 7, that is 84. So 9 choose 6 is 84. A cubed, and then negative b squared raised to 6, that is positive b raised to 12. So that is 84a cubed b raised to 12. So that is using the binomial theorem in identifying the nth term of a binomial expansion. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Bye!